Hey, hey, hey. It's Angelo Sykes, owner of Uptown Comedy Corner. We're here for another episode of the Sit Down at Uptown. Sit Down at Uptown, you know, we chopping it up with all our comedians that come through the building. And tonight we got a special guest. Moneybag Mafia is in the building. What's good, brother?
Hey, same ball, different draw, man. Same ball, man.
Hey, man, I'm going to start off by saying, great show tonight. Moneybag just hit the stage at Uptown Comedy Corner. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the first time you actually, did your own show here. I know you've been here before, but I don't recall you actually headlining your own.
I never headlined
Uptown.
That's why I said this is a milestone. Uptown, it should be a milestone for any comedian out here, like real talk. Uptown, you funny when you funny at Uptown. I ain't gonna lie.
And not just that, brother, but to do your own show.
Yeah.
And to pack it out.
Yeah.
And if not mistaken, tonight's Thursday.
Hell yeah. They came out to see the show love, man.
They came out to show love.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up, brother. So I like to do money is I like to always go back, right? I like to go back. We see what you did tonight. We see what you're doing, on the gram and everything else. Well, let's take a step back, man. Let's talk about the youngster, the kid.
Oh, the young me.
Young you.
Okay, what you want to know?
Young you. I want to know about you. How was the young you, man? What was growing up like, man? You're originally from here, but you grew up and talk to us about
I was
the
born
youngster.
I was born in Atlanta, but kind of like raised in Florida for the most part. So my pop from Atlanta, Herna home. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I low key got the best of both worlds when you're dealing with Atlanta and Florida type shit. You know what I'm saying? So. But yeah, for the most part, I wasn't as funny when I was young. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's something I growed into. But the younger me, I just want to get high.
Really?
Hell yeah. I'm being honest.
Right. I mean, what kind of kid? Like, let's go all the way back, like elementary, middle school. What kind of kid were you? Were you good student? You into stuff? What were you?
I was a mama's boy, man. I didn't give a shit about none of that. My main focus was niggas watching my mama ass walking down the street. I was the nigga to stand behind my mama and be like, hey, man, what the fuck going on, man? What you looking at? Type shit. Like, I just, I was mama boy more than anything, man.
Is that right?
was just my biggest, like, to do thing, to be around her type shit. Like, that was just what I wanted to do, period. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
How many brothers, sisters?
I got one brother, one sister.
Older, younger?
I'm the oldest.
You the oldest?
Yeah.
Okay. So you had to be that guy.
All right. No, hell no. I ain't say all that.
How much younger? What's the age difference?
I'm 34. I think my brother's 27 and my sister probably like 25.
I mean, that's pretty significant, brother.
I got a brother on my mama's side and a sister on my daddy's side.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So I wasn't raised around my sister like that.
Gotcha. So you moved to Florida and you pretty much grew up in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
You love it down there?
Yeah, I mean, really
Beach, all that good stuff or what?
Hell yeah. Just making the best out of bad situations as a young nigga, finding everything funny when it, when it shouldn't be type shit. Yeah, that was like my skilo. I feel like a lot of people know me for that. Like if we down, like Moneybag come around, streets know me as LT. So when I come around, I'm the person that lift everybody's spirit type shit.
Really?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now LT, what's that for?
I mean, my middle name, cause my name Otis.
Right.
I'll be real. I'm telling the world now. I be lying the whole about my name. My name Otis, but my middle name Lee.
Okay.
Yeah. So I go for my pop Otis OJ. Okay. So I do LT Lee third.
Gotcha.
So he Otis Jr. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Shit. So I be trying to. Otis an old ass name, nigga. That's about all you need to know. I don't want to be called Otis. That's all I'm saying.
That's all I'm saying.
That's all I'm saying. Go ahead.
So down in Florida, man, did you participate in sports, athletic?
Hell yeah.
What you play?
Baseball and football.
Baseball and football?
Hell yeah.
Through high school?
Nah.
No?
It's like, like Pop Warner and shit like that.
Okay.
Yeah, high school, I had started getting hot, man. I went to school for PE and lunch.
Say PE and lunch, huh?
PE and lunch, that's it. I was over there. I hated school. I'm going to be honest. I hated school, man.
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't stand that shit.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I get it. You know, ain't nothing wrong with that. So now in school, during PE and lunch, you know what I mean? Were you like in the Joning crowd? What crowd were you in?
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't say I was like funny back then. Like I just, you know, I wouldn't say I was just funny back then. I ain't, you know, roast on niggas, you know, them Florida niggas, them young niggas, they were wild too. You know, they were wild back then. I ain't do all that. I was just low key, you know what I'm saying? Get high, fangle a couple hoes school. You know, I was the mad fingerer. They used to call me Freddie Fingers in middle school.
He said the mad finger.
They used to call me Freddie Fingers.
Freddie Fingers.
Yeah. I was the first nightmare on Elm Street.
The first nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah. That's funny.
Like, you're right.
So where did the comedy bug? Where did it come from? Then when did it hit you?
Oh man, I couldn't even tell you, man. Just really saying, I've always been an outspoken type person, like to never hold back what I gotta say, and just the shit that I was saying, the people motherfuckers just found it funny, but I was being dead serious, like, you know what I'm saying. So people used to tell me all the time, like, man, you should do. Well, this is, you know, when I got a little older, you know what I'm saying. Like, you should do stand up, man. You naturally funny, but I'm just a very outspoken person. I never thought I was a comedian or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's something I kind of grew to love type shit.
So what came first for you? Was it because you blew up on social media? Your skits were are crazy funny. You know what I mean? You've been, but what came? Did you start with the skits or did you do some comedy first? Which came first?
I started with the skits.
Started with the skits.
You know, I mean, most people know. Me and DC Young Fly started together. So we started from Vine together. Okay. And then when he hit Instagram, you know, he started doing stand-up. So, you know, he was like, you know, nigga, you feel like you could, like, he was always telling me all the time too, like, Red, you funny, man, you need to come do stand-up, da-da-da-da. He's like, man, hell no, I ain't got nothing. But then I told a nigga, you know, you feel like you got 10 minutes of stand-up? I'm like, hell yeah, when I ain't never did stand-up a day in my motherfucking life, but I need the money.
Right.
So yeah, like, he really the one that really, like, brought me into stand-up for real. DC Young Fly, yeah.
So how'd y'all link up though?
We from the same hood in Adamville, west side of Atlanta, Georgia.
You were coming back and forth from Florida to Atlanta, or you had moved at that point?
I had moved back to Atlanta, and you know, when I met him, I think when I met Fly was like probably in middle school type shit. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, type shit. So like we just grew up after, you know, for the most part together after that, and we've been, you know, close ever since.
So you were part of that infamous Ratchet People?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
I was with Ratchet People meet.
That crew, man, has developed so much talent.
The best part about it is that everybody's doing great.
Everybody's doing
I love
great.
that for everybody, from Erica Duchess to Nav Green and Marco Lavelle. Like, everybody's doing fucking great. Ernestine Johnson, everybody done found themselves. You know what I'm saying? And I love that part about that most.
That's real cool, man. That's real cool. So, because all y'all, you know, my man Bobby. And everybody rocking, man.
Yes, Bobby
doing the thing. Like Eric,
$1 billion movement.
Hey, man, for real.
Dropped it.
That's for real. I mean, Eric said how y'all used to do your lock-ins. Everybody had it.
Lock in, man.
Yeah.
But like I said, man, salute to Bobby. You know, the whole archive, you know, I wouldn't know these great people if it wasn't for him. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. I probably wouldn't even know them like how I do today. You know what I'm saying? So I salute Bobby for that.
Yeah. That's good stuff, man.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. So you guys go from, you know, doing the skits. So did you start with DC on the skits as well, or how did you start getting your skit game together?
I mean, the Vine shit. When I heard they was paying for it, when I heard niggas was getting paid, I'm like, man, what the fuck? So yeah, so that's how it really started, Vine, and then we crossed over from Vine to Instagram, and then that's when, you know, people really started noticing who the fuck I was. I mean, a lot of people know me from Vine too, but like the Instagram really like took me to another level with the shit. Gotcha. So I started going on World Star and all that old simple shit like that. Yeah.
What was your first skit? Do you remember?
Actually, my first skit was with Fly. We did the gangbanger handshake type shit. Like, it was some extra. We was pity patting and all this shit. Like, yeah, Vine was fun, man.
Yeah.
It's too sensitive today type shit. Social media, as
most is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So to this date, what do you think your biggest one is?
My biggest skit?
Yeah.
I got so many, man. That's why I feel like I think people really, you know, because I'm the type of person, man, I go fucking a whole month without a skit. And I got the type of fan base where people be waiting on me to post again type shit. So I don't have a favorite skit. I'm gonna be honest, because I don't never run into the same person twice. Well, the same people where they like, oh yeah, I like that skit, and another person be like that same skit. It always be a different skit that I done did. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I pride myself on the box that when it comes to skits, the box that niggas think outside of, I think outside of that box. Like that's my main thing with skit comedy. Like I try to go left field. I don't try to be typical with shit like that. So I think that's why people, love me so much in the skit world type shit, because they know I'm gonna be creative, original, shit like that.
So how did you go from the skit to the stage? What was that transition?
The money.
The money, plain and simple.
Plain and simple. I told the Flower just like, man, I'm going on the road. I want my niggas around me type shit. So I'm like, man, So I started hitting comedy clubs, but I wasn't like, I didn't know how it worked. So like, I be really envying a lot of, not envying, I'm gonna say that word envying, because a lot of comedians got to come and work, like punch in clubs. So Fly just pushed me out on the big stage and was like, nigga, you said you can do this shit. And I'm lying like a motherfucker, like, yeah, I said it. I'm telling him I got 10 minutes the whole time. I got 2 minutes on the stand-up. But, working hard and getting to where I need to be a part of what he had going on. You know what I'm saying? So he really like pushed me to be great for this shit without even knowing. He didn't know, because I was lying the whole time. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, but it kind of like made me grow up in the stand-up world for real. And watching, like, my best comedians are from Atlanta, I'm gonna be honest. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Nav, comedian K-Dub, them niggas like that, Odell. Not from Atlanta, but the niggas that be here. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. So I came up, watching them, you know what I'm saying? That's why sometimes y'all might see me come to a club and I don't want to do stand-up. I'm the type of nigga that understand it. I have to learn. You know what I'm saying? I have to shut the fuck up and pay attention to what's going on instead of being the one like, yeah, let me get on stage and I don't mind learning. So that's why I feel like I figured this shit out a little bit.
Sometimes the best way. Yeah. Sometimes the best way. Yeah. Some of the OGs always say the same thing. They just sit back and
you got to learn, man.
Just watch.
You just watch.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up and watch. Quit trying to top what that person did and just learn from them.
Yeah. That's good stuff there, man. And that's real.
Yeah.
So how do you feel the transition was from the skits to the comedy, and what's your anticipation like when you hit the stage? Do you feel like you have to be a character, or do you feel like who are you on stage?
Me. I think that's the best part about it. Like I try to focus on bringing shit to the stage that niggas are scared to talk about for real. Like you got certain niggas that won't do certain jokes because they worried about what motherfuckers thinking about. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a gay joke. A nigga give me a gay joke because I have a gay joke. Why don't you just do a fucking gay joke? Like you not gay. Like why the hell is you worried about what other people? So I'm the type, my main thing is I don't give a fuck what nobody think, because I know me. You know what I'm saying? So if it's funny type shit.
Gotcha. So what's your next goal as far as like you've done Gang of Skits, you've done a couple, I know you've been in a movie, you know what I mean? What's your goal? What's Moneybag's goal right now? What haven't I done yet that he wants to do?
TV, man, like frontline in TV. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like a lot of, success from people, you got to get on TV. That's just important. You got to get the world to love you. Even though social media is big enough for people to do that too, but some people, like, I done did the social media, the viral and all that shit. That shit don't mean nothing to me. Like, I want to be on, at least do TV. Like, I'm not trying to be the most famous nigga or whatever. I'd rather, because I love to write type shit. So I'd rather be behind scenes, but I do want to do TV as an accomplishment. You know what I'm saying? Of my own personal goal of myself.
Okay.
Yeah. So once you hit that TV, it's a wrap. Like how motherfucker really start to love you type shit.
So when you say TV, sitcom wise, or like, you know what I mean? Like what or does it matter? Just
man, I don't give a damn if I'm picking up dog shit on my 600-pound life. I would clean up shit out of them niggas' room. I just want to
get you on TV.
Man, just get me on there and just broadcast to the world. You know what I'm saying, who I am, because I feel like a lot of people took a another a bigger step when they hit TV. Like you can love them in person all day long. When they get to a point where you can't reach them, it's a different type of love. You know what I'm saying? Right. So yeah, I want to be on TV at some point.
And nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. So where have you headed towards? Have you had opportunities at this point? Have the doors open yet?
How this shit going? You got to do it yourself, man. You can't wait on.
Sometimes it's true. Right?
Yeah, you got to do it yourself. That's what I'm on. You know, like I said, I love to write, so I'm writing my own TV shows and movies and shit like that. I just do it myself if I have to.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
that's what's up. So I've noticed you've you joined some of them Country Wayne skits.
Yeah. But you know, I'm gonna say this, man, about Country Wayne, man. Listen, if whatever comedian around this world, if you're not motivated by bro, it's something wrong with you. You clear? You see what I'm saying? Like somebody like us can make millions of dollars, and you know what I'm saying, on his own.
Yeah.
So you got a lot of people that'll take that and just dig into the little aspect of, oh, his stand-up. Bro, don't nobody care nothing about that. Like, you can learn something from this man. Thanks. You know what I'm saying? Everything he do, to me, is motivational. I'm going to be honest. And I feel like I was doing the skit shit before I seen Country Wayne, years before I seen Country Wayne. Right. So the fact that you came up after me and just took off, like, you should take heed to that. Whatever niggas been doing it before him.
Yeah.
We got to learn how to learn from each other type shit. Like, stop talking about niggas behind their back and, like, let's learn. Like, let's grow. That's why you don't see me on the scene like that, because I don't talk behind niggas back. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of nigga to congratulate you, man. Absolutely. You doing good. I love that. Like, it's enough money out here for everybody.
For everybody, man.
Everybody.
That's real. That's real.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like when y'all are doing those things, man, it gives you a different type of inspiration than of what.
Hell yeah, because his shit clean.
Yeah.
So you got to do like clean comedy type shit. And that's challenging, which is good. You should challenge
Absolutely.
yourself. Yeah. Cause if you see my page, I don't got, bitch, nigga. What the fuck? I be doing his shit we have to do a takeover, cause I'm like, bitch. Type of shit. So man.
So when y'all get on there, is that stuff, is it ad lib? Is that, or is most of that stuff written? Y'all just going off the dome?
Written, man. They give you a scenario. They might be like, this table is brown. Go.
Really?
Yeah. Like, yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. He's such a genius with the shit. Like, they just give you a scenario and y'all have to improv out the scenario that they give you. None of that shit is written.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I love what he's doing, because, I mean, you talking about, he's basically created his own sitcom.
Yes.
Through social media.
Man.
And that's, I mean, it's ingenious.
Yeah.
Gotta give it to him. It's ingenious.
I wish I came up with the shit.
I know that's right.
God damn, what was I at? Yeah.
So, tell me some comedians and or actors that you would like to work with in the future.
Man, Dave Chappelle, Key and Peele, like I said, I'm in love with stand-up comedy, but also skit comedy too is my passion. Like Dave Chappelle, Key and Peele, Corey Holcomb type shit. Eddie Murphy, like the big great David Allen Grill, the Wayans brothers. Like, I would love to work with all them folks, man.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I'm big on the brotherly love shit, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm for the people, man. Down that bullshit. I would love to work with my brothers that set the tone for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would love that.
That's what's up. So I would like to ask people about this Uptown. You brought up Uptown at the beginning of the show. I know you definitely seen the other room we had.
Yeah, Hateville.
Yeah. How you like this new spot?
I fuck with it, man. Like I said, Uptown, man, you got to come with it, man. You can't be playing it. When you hear Atlanta, you can hear Atlanta all day long. You can hear Comedy Theater, you can hear that all day long. You can hear Laugh and Score. Niggas hear Uptown, they get nervous. I be seeing them, they be, give me another drink. Give me another shot. Them niggas be back there drunk as fuck, like worrying about what is Uptown gonna say about you.
Right.
Uptown is important, man. From Hateville to when they was downtown, it's important. Like,
right.
Yes, it's important. You can't run from this shit.
Good stuff, brother. Good stuff. So listen, I like to always cap off on a top 5, right? So I ain't gonna hit you with, comedians, putting all that kind of pressure.
You can do that. Because I'm gonna tell the truth.
You gonna tell the truth?
Yeah.
All right. Give me your top 5, since you're a Florida guy. Give me your top 5 Florida athletes.
Florida athletes?
Of all time.
Damn. Nigga said athletes. I thought we were talking about some comedy over this.
I know, right? Had to throw a little curveball.
Let me get Joe Montana. Shit, man. Shit, man. I don't know where them niggas from, man. I mean, I know what team they play for, but you mean like niggas that played in Florida?
They could have played in Florida. They could have played in Florida. They don't have to be from Florida. You know what I mean? Just, you know.
I mean, they could be, let me see, top 5 athletes from Florida. My number 1 is Khalil Mack.
Okay.
Lamar.
Okay.
Ricky Williams.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, that's about all I know. That's the end of that shit. Right there on the what else we got?
Man, you got about prime time Deion Sanders?
Deion Sanders from Florida?
Yeah.
That's why I said I don't know. I don't be knowing where the fuck they be from, man. Okay, I don't be knowing the insights on the nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm a Cowboy fan.
You a who?
So what? Ricky Williams. Goddamn. What the fuck? What's that white boy name from Miami? The old school who played
Dan Marino.
Dan Marino.
There you go. He from Pittsburgh, but he played at Miami. So that still
Dan
count.
Marino.
Yeah.
And man, I ain't got nothing else for you, man. If you said Atlanta, that'd have been different.
That'd been different.
Yeah, it'd been different.
Yeah. I want to throw a little curveball there. So I gotta go ahead and ask. You became a Cowboy fan because I just like to know. Good.
My all-time favorite was Emmitt Smith, man. I just was a big Emmitt Smith fan when I was a young boy. Like I used to want to be running back.
Okay.
I was skinny as a motherfucker. Coach would have me. So you know what I'm saying. But I just used to fuck with Emmitt Smith so heavy. Like that was just my favorite player all time.
Okay.
Like shit. So I've been a Cowboy fan since I was a young boy, like, you know, like 5, 6 years old.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? I rag, you know, we go back and forth with Cowboy fans, so it's fun.
Don't hate on the Cowboy, man. Y'all know we supposed to win this year. Don't do that shit, man.
This year and every year, Cowboy.
Yeah. You a Falcon fan?
Nah.
Okay, I was finna say, I know we ain't having this conversation.
Nah. I'm a Steeler fan, man.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So I can have a conversation.
Okay, you can. You got a point. Respect.
Hey, man. Hey, listen, bro. I know you just performed tonight, man. I know you got folks waiting on you and all that stuff, man. But I just want to tell you, you know, we love seeing growth of these comedians, man. We love seeing guys like you who find the niche, take it to the next level, and keep doing their thing. You know what I mean? I love seeing guys who started from the skit world, but take the comedy seriously.
Me too, man. Yeah. I'm going to be honest, man. I hate, just me speaking personally, man. I hate, like, the fact that, you know, certain comedians got it a different way back in the day, but they don't like the way that the comedians are getting it today, and I don't like that. Like, when you speak about comedy, man, comedy is not just standing on the stage. That's not just comedy. Comedy is making people laugh. I feel like I'm all American. You could pick up your phone and I can make you laugh. I can come with you. I can go on stage and make you laugh. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I be feeling like they need to show more love to the comedians that's coming from Instagram, my nigga, because we trying to carry the torch that y'all set. You know what I'm saying? Like, we trying to do that. So a lot of people are downplay the comedians coming from social media, and I don't understand that. It's a different ball game these days. Like, you know, y'all had to do TV back then. Now we got the phones now. Either way it go, we still can be great at the end of the day. So just as much as, because a lot of the dudes that feel some type of way about the other comedians feeling that way, like they look up to the niggas that feel that type of way. So you be dumbfounded, like, why the fuck would you? So, but yeah, I got love for all the comedians, man, doing their thing. White, black, purple, I don't give a fuck. You putting smiles on people's faces, man, like, that's important, man.
And you're right, and I think there are some like that, some that do hate. You know what I mean? It's unfortunate. A lot of them have evolved, and understood. It's a different world.
It's a different world.
You know what I mean?
Man.
You know, you got it from the chitlin circuit. Yeah, you got it from driving the car, but it's a different world. You don't have to do that anymore.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So it's best that you adapt to this new world as opposed to fighting it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
You ain't gonna get nowhere. But a lot of them that be talking like that be running in place for real. I'm just being honest.
It's
like
real.
If you would really tuck your pride away and network and deal with these people, you could help these people be great, and they could help you in the long run. So it's like a pride thing, and it's sad, truly. Like I be listening to shit that niggas be saying, and I be like, but you still stay in an apartment. Like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got niggas that do stand-up, a tour every 2 years, and they rich as fuck.
Yeah.
Not to knock what anybody else doing, but you and somebody come to the club every night, like, you need help. We all need help. There's nothing about it. We need to, embrace that brotherly shit, that brotherly love with this comedy shit, because it's money for everybody. We can all get money together. Just put that sour shit aside and let's figure out what we can go from there.
100%. 100% agree with you. It's unfortunate, but like I said, y'all gonna continue to do your thing regardless.
I ain't gonna stop.
So you might as well. You know what I mean? So you might
kids, nigga. I got 6 kids, 6 different baby mamas. That mean I got 12 kids.
Hey, Freddie Fingers moved up.
Freddie Fingers. Moving on up. I got 12 kids, nigga. When you think about it, 6 kids sitting there, baby mama. I got 12 kids.
I got 12 kids, 12 dependents.
Come on, man.
I gotta grind.
Come on, man. This shit about the money. We got to figure out how to get this money together, man. That's all that matters. Stop knocking the next nigga for how he doing his. Stop that shit, man. Cut that shit out.
Real. That's real. Let me just say this to you too, man. I want brothers like you to continue doing your thing, right? But also, and I talk about this sometimes, I don't talk about it a lot, but because I love this conversation, right? And I bring it up every now and then. There's only 5, 6, I think it's 6 now with Nate, black-owned comedy clubs left in the entire country. Were you aware of that?
Say Nate Jackson?
Yeah. Nate's made number 6.
Right, but
in the entire country.
I bet.
So it's very important for brothers like you to continue to work those clubs as much as you possibly can. And I ain't just talking about Uptown. I'm talking about, the ones that's left.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because, we have to make sure that we giving back to those clubs that open them doors.
Facts.
Because let's be real.
And shout out Nate Jackson. That's one of my personal buddies. I fuck with buddies, like good energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But and he has the same issues we. We need y'all to continue to understand. No matter how big, whatever the blow up is, still give some love to those guys. Don't give no knock on punchlines and all them jokers. Make that circuit.
Facts.
But still play them. Those few that's left, because really they open because Joker stopped playing them.
Right.
You know what I mean? So just something to just put in the back of the head. You know what I mean? That I want to make sure the young, especially young brothers who are coming up, it's very important for y'all.
I agree. I can never stop. Fucking with black. I'm pro black like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like look, man. I love that shit. Nate Jackson Club, like we have a great time every time we go out there.
Yeah.
I didn't know that it was just 6 of them. I didn't know
That's
that.
It.
I did not know that.
That's it. The entire country.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
A lot of brothers don't
know that. Oh yeah, this is one of them.
Yeah, I know it is.
this the stable one.
I know.
You know what I mean? But that's it, man. You know what I mean? Because folks make it here and then don't come back to play.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They blow up and then they forget. It's where give that club some of that love back.
They were sweating it Uptown, man. They were, I made it. I can do Uptown. I can do any club type
That's
shit. Yeah, man. You got to come back and keep it G where you started from, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I said I would always come back, man. Like, I just came. I don't know if you seen me. I was here, I think last Thursday. I was working on stand-up for this show.
Yeah, I saw you.
Yeah, for free. I just came in here, you know what I'm saying, and just politicked and did my thing. Ashima Franklin, man, I had a long-ass talk with Ashima Franklin, man. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm constantly always talking to other comedians trying to learn shit. Like, I just want to learn, bro.
That's good.
I don't care if you blow up and be like, 10 years from now, you be like, yeah, he was asking me. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I am who I am today. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't care about that. Like, we just got to learn how to build with each other. But I will always come back to Uptown, man.
We appreciate that, brother.
Yeah.
Moneybag, man, I appreciate the time, brother.
Yeah.
Great show tonight, man. I'm talking about you did a dynamic job. Right? I said they had me rolling out there, man.
Thank you, man.
Good show.
Thank you, brother.
Hey, man, sit down at Uptown, and we out.
Yeah. I'm going to go get the digger sticky.